Hi everyone, welcome back. Today is part 2 of my makeup collection declutter. You've probably already seen part 1, but I will link it for you above and in the description box if you haven't. Definitely check out part 1, but today we're decluttering my eye products and my lip products. So that is today's video. We're going to go through just like we did in part 1. I'm not swatching everything. I did this pretty quickly compared to declutters I've done in the past, but I just wanted to kind of go through my collection and really get rid of some things that I'm not using or things that are old or just things that I don't love. I actually filmed this video quite a while ago, but I realized that I never filmed an intro for it. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm just filming this intro, but this video was filmed like 2 months ago. I will be back soon with current videos. Another one should be coming very soon, one that I just filmed. It'll be like my birth story and a get ready with me too. So that will be coming, but let's go ahead and get into part 2 of my makeup collection declutter. All right. In here, I have all my eye products, so eyeshadows, palettes, single shadows, shadow sticks, mascara, brows, and eyeliners. I don't know how much in here I'm going to get rid of, to be honest, especially with the eye palettes. I think I've done a pretty decent job of keeping them under control. I used to have a lot more than this, like a lot more. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to get rid of, but I definitely think there's a few things I could declutter here. But I'm going to start again with the ones that I know I'm not going to be decluttering, and we'll just go from there. So I'll start over on this side with the small eyeshadow palettes, because a lot of these I love. I use small palettes the most. So we'll start over here with Obvious Keeps. Obvious Keep. I have this Dior, let's see, what is this? The Soft Cashmere palette. This is actually before they reformulated, and look, it hasn't been used. Hasn't been used. I got this, I remember I found it at an Ulta, like right when they were transitioning into the new Dior logo that looks different than this. It's all the capital letters. And this palette was so pretty. I just felt like I had to have it. And so here it is. It still has not been used, but this palette is too pretty. I gotta keep that. So that's an easy keep. This one is my favorite one, Nude Dress. I've used this quite a bit. Those are both very easy keeps. I have 2 Lisa Eldridge palettes I'm gonna keep. I have this one, which is the Vega palette. Really pretty. I don't use this a ton, honestly, because this is more of like a glam palette. Not really every day for me, but I like it. And then this is the Fawn palette. Wait, is that right? Yeah. This one's a little bit more neutral, not quite as cool toned, but I really love this one too. So both of those are also keeps. I have this little Sigma palette. It's the Tiramisu palette, and this is pretty. I mean, it's a really nice basic neutral, but I have these colors in a lot of other palettes that I reach for more than this. So I'm thinking that palette can actually go. I will be keeping the 2 YSL quads that I have. I have Over Brune, which is my newest one. I actually used to have shade 300 Caspa Spices, but I have it on Mercari right now. I'm trying to sell it because I just don't use it. But this one I love. And then of course shade 100 I also love. So those easy keeps. I have 3 from Tom Ford. Honestly, there's only one of them that I use quite a bit, and it's not that one. It's the Rose Topaz, this one. The cream color quad. I love this. I love this formula. I love the colors, especially this one. I love this as like a one and done shadow, so I know that one will stay. And then I also have Honeymoon and Nude Dip, which, okay, Nude Dip is such a classic. Very, very cool toned, but so pretty. I gotta keep Nude Dip. And then I also have Honeymoon. Honeymoon, I don't use a ton, but every time I declutter things, I try to get rid of this one and I just can't do it. There's something about it that, I don't know. I just like it. So I think Honeymoon's gonna stay, and not something I use like on an everyday basis, but I like it. So we're gonna keep. Other obvious keeps. My Victoria Beckham palettes. These are the new ones. Oh, and I just dug my finger into that. I'm dropping everything now, literally. The Victoria palette, so pretty. The Olive palette, or I can't even remember what this one's called, but it's the green one. And then this is her older one that I loved, the Signature palette. You can't get it anymore, but I love this palette, so we're keeping all of those as well. Two more easy keeps, these Chantecaille little palettes. I love this one. Is my Cheetah palette, one of my favorites. And then this is the one from this year, the Nymph Eye Trio from the Butterfly collection. So pretty. I love both of those, so those will stay. Keeping my two Surratt quads here. I have this one that is custom made, so they sent me all of these. And I made this palette with the shades that they sent. And then this is the one you can buy, which is Beyond Beige, which is, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. These, I love this eyeshadow formula, so nice. So those will stay. Obviously, my two Prada palettes have to stay. This is my new one in Peony, and I'm absolutely obsessed with that. So that will stay. This one I was sent for like an Instagram campaign thing that I did. I don't love this pink, but I love the other three colors, and it's Prada, so I am keeping it. Okay, this Dior Backstage palette in Smoky Essentials. This doesn't really look like something that I would love, but I actually love this palette. These colors, just the color story in general is very unique, and I actually really like the Backstage eyeshadow formula. They're like very satiny finish eyeshadows, but very pretty. And I only have one of the Backstage palettes, so those can stay. So I have a few Natasha Denona minis here. I have the gold palette, which is beautiful, the mini gold. Love that one. And I have the mini My Dream that I also love. That will stay. And then I have this little baby, I Need a Nude. This was from one of the holiday kits from this past year. I do have the full size I Need a Nude, so technically I don't need this, but I just love how tiny and cute it is, and I love these three shades. So those can stay. Now, I am gonna declutter this Give palette. I do like this, but Give, like, again, I assume it's going away because you can't get the stuff anymore, and what you can get is clearanced. And okay, it's the end of an era because I think I'm gonna declutter these. This used to be like one of my favorite palettes ever. The Super Nudes. I still like it, but I have other palettes that I'm definitely gonna reach for over this one. Yeah, I just don't think I need that anymore. And then I have the classic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette, which part of me wants to keep this, but I don't know. Like, I don't know the last time I picked this up to use it. Okay, I think we're gonna put Charlotte Pillow Talk in the maybes and Super Nudes. I'm not gonna discontinue. I'm going to declutter. Then I have this little mini palette from NARS, which is pretty. This is in Mojave. And this is I think this is my only NARS eyeshadow. Yeah. It's really pretty. My only issue with this is I wish that instead of this shade being a metallic bronze, I wish it was a matte, like transition shade instead of that, because that's the only thing with this. You don't really get like an obvious like crease color, but I do really like NARS eyeshadows. So I think that will stay. And then this is the new Charlotte Tilbury, which is really pretty. The Super Neutral, which honestly, this can kind of replace the Super Nudes palette that I was showing you earlier. This is just newer and something that I will use. So that can stay. And I think that's it for like little mini palettes. Oh, other than like these, I'm definitely keeping. These are my MAC palettes. a little quad that I made, and a 6-pan palette that I made. Absolutely keeping my Patrick Ta duos. I love these. I know not everyone loves these, but I personally do. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So those will definitely stay. I have my eye primers back here. I think, okay, I'm gonna keep my Sigma eye primers. I love these. I also love the Rare Beauty. I am going to declutter the Trish McAvoy, the eye base. This is really dry on my eyes, and in my opinion, it's, I don't know. I don't love the texture of it. So I am going to declutter. And then I also have this, which is discontinued. So I think I'm going to get rid of it, but it does make me sad. This is the NARS Tinted Eyeshadow Primer, which is so pretty. It's not pretty because it's just a tinted primer, but it's so good. But they discontinued this. This is in shade medium. Honestly, I might just keep it and use it anyways. I think I will, actually. I wish NARS would bring that back. I don't know why they discontinued that. We'll move to this section now, which are my single shadows. These should be pretty easy. I have 2 from Lisa Eldridge I will be keeping. I have my Armani shadows that I absolutely love and adore. I have some matte ones and some shimmer ones. There's one that's on the older side. So these are my 3 matte ones. I have 18, 22, and 36. And I love all of those. So those are definitely staying. I have this new one that's a sparkle shade in 67. That is gonna stay. I have 68, which is more of a bronze sparkle. I don't use these 2 as much. This is shade 12 and shade, well, 9. Let me swatch these. Oh, actually that one's really pretty. That's shade 9, okay. Yeah, that's gonna stay. And then 12 is a really like sheer, more like sparkly shade. Oh, it's pretty too. Honestly, these are my favorite shadows, so never mind. I'm keeping all of those. I have a Sicily shadow in the shade number 2. Love that one. Not impressed with these from Gen C. These were sent to me a while ago. I don't really like those very much. These ones from Persona, they're fine, but the colors are not really things that I use a lot, like especially this orangey kind of gold shade. They're okay, but I don't use them. I really don't think that I need them. I have the Strobe Eyelight from RMS, which is beautiful. That's an easy keep. Let's see, I have a paint pot in Groundwork from MAC. That's easy keep. I have this from ColourPop in Koosh. I thought it was Ritz. I think I might have dropped my Ritz and broken it, but Koosh is okay. It's not my favorite though. So that one I'm gonna declutter. I have 2 Victoria Beckham lid lusters. I have Honey and Chiffon. Honey is definitely my favorite of the 2, but I like both. So those I will keep. Okay, I have 3 of the Merit Solo shadows, which I do like these. My only issue with them is, well, number 1, the packaging is kind of finicky. I wish they would release more shades, because like this one is Vachetta, which is a really warm brown. It's pretty. I wish it was a little bit more neutral and not super warm. And then Studio is supposed to be more of a taupe, but it leans like very pink on me. So that's the only thing. I do wish they would release some different shades of these. And then I have the green one, which is Viper. I really only use that as like liner, but I'm gonna keep them. But I wish that maybe they would expand the shades. I have this little loose shadow from Bare Minerals in Nude Beach. Definitely keeping. I have the Rabanne Color Shot in Meteor Light, which is really pretty. It's like a taupey bronze. Look at this. How pretty is that? Love it. Those are very similar to like the RMS highlights. I have this mini shadow from Ulta Beauty. This is actually very new. I just got this. It's just one of their matte shadows in the shade Suede, but it's a really nice pretty neutral, medium toned brown. So that I will also keep. And then let's see, back here, I have an Hourglass Scattered Light in Reflect that I will keep. I have a Mermaid Eye Color in Starfish from Chantecaille, which is purple. I also have Sylvie, but Sylvie is in my everyday makeup drawer right now. I don't use Starfish that much. I should because it's purple and I have green eyes, but this is not one that I use like ever. I think I can declutter that. I don't feel like I have to have that. This e.l.f. No Budge is actually really nice, but it is really old, like old. I wish they would come out with more colors of these because the formula is actually very good, but I'm gonna get rid of that for now. I have this bouncy eyeshadow from Ulta, and it's like a topper. Oh, it is pretty. I don't ever use this though. I think I can declutter that because I have my Urban Decay ones. Okay, this I'm keeping. This is so random, but this Maybelline Single Shadow in Nude Glow. It's a really good like one and done. Of course, I'm keeping Dior Beige Mixa, another really good one. I have a MAC All That Glitters Single Shadow, but I also have All That Glitters in one of my MAC palettes. So technically, I don't really need this. But for some reason, I still want to keep this little single. I don't know why. I have two Chanel single shadows. I have Brune Talpa, which looks like this. And then I have, I always forget the other one, Quartz Fume, which is warmer. It's like kind of like a khaki golden color. But I will keep those for sure. Definitely keeping Chantecaille Cheetah Single Shadow. So pretty. And then this one is new to me. I haven't had this very long, but it's like an olivey color. It's the Rhinoceros one. And then I also have a Urban Decay topper that I will keep. So all of those are staying. Okay, these two I'm so torn on because I love this so much, but this is super old. You can't get these anymore. I don't know why Tom Ford discontinued these, but it's basically just a really light, neutral, creamy single shadow. Honestly though, the formula still feels good. You can't get it, but honestly, I'm gonna keep it. And then I have this. You also can't get the Cream and Powder Eye Duo. Again, why did they discontinue these? Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Like I cannot declutter this. Why? Why would we get rid of these? Like I cannot declutter that. Sorry, but that's staying. And that is pretty much it for singles. All right, I'm gonna do these shadow sticks and I'm gonna try to just do them quickly. I think I'm gonna know for the most part which ones I'm keeping. MAC Dazzle Shadow, brand new. I'm keeping the new Ilia shadow stick. Also keeping, this one is an Ulta Beauty eyeshadow stick that I like. Most of my Bobbi Browns I like, so I have Soft Bronze, Taupe, what else? Moonstone, that's a really pretty like shimmery one. My Chanel Stylo, my eye stylo in shade 12. Keeping Smoky Topaz. I don't really remember this one that well from Bobbi Brown. Okay, that one is pretty. I think it's kind of similar to Golden Bronze, which is this one. Yeah, they are. Golden Bronze is a little bit warmer, I guess, than Smoky Topaz. Okay, I think I like Golden Bronze better. I'm gonna declutter Smoky Topaz. I have Shell from Bobbi Brown, which is just like a really light matte neutral. It's like a light matte pink, I guess. Do I need that? Probably not. I I think that one can go. Victoria Beckham Trench. Really nice, like warm, light brown. Stay. Then I have my Laura Mercier ones. I have Copper from Laura Mercier, which is a really warm color, but actually it's pretty, especially in summertime, and it's different from all my other ones. I have Intense Moonlight. Ooh, that one's really pretty right there. That one's super sparkly. And then I have Cocoa, which is chocolate brown. That's a classic. What is this? Metallic Taupe. That one's more golden than Intense Moonlight. That's too pretty to get rid of. I'm gonna keep it. This one from NARS in Don't Touch. This is like one of their, it's like falling out. This is one of their newer colors they released. It's kind of an interesting color, kind of like a pinky taupe. I'm gonna feel uncertain about that one. And then I have Laura Mercier in Caramel, which is much warmer, but it's almost identical to Trench from Victoria Beckham. I think I like Trench a little bit more, so I'm gonna declutter Caramel. I don't know about this color. I don't know if I love this or not. Maybe, should I put it in the maybes or should I declutter it? I'm feeling very indecisive. I also have this one from Elf. That's pretty. This is interesting color. It's kind of like a beige, but it's got like a green undertone to it. I don't really use that one much. I'm gonna declutter that. I don't know about this one. There's another one from Laura Mercier in Strapless. That was one of the birthday gifts a year or two ago, I think. That one I'll keep. I have Mambo from NARS also, which is like a matte brown. I'm gonna keep Mambo. I guess I'll put Don't Touch in the maybes and we'll try it in a video. Okay, I have a few from Rare Beauty. This one is definitely my favorite. And Contentment. I don't use these very much. I think I can declutter those. And then I have these from Thrive Cosmetics that were sent to me. So there's this white one I don't need. The black one I don't need. I don't really remember this one. That one's like really gray and taupe. I don't think I need. That one is like a yellow, like ivory. I don't think I need. This one maybe in Shany Joe. That one's kind of pretty. I might keep Shany Joe. I'm gonna declutter the rest of them. Okay, moving over here. These are gonna be really easy because I don't think I'm getting rid of any of these. This is my larger custom MAC palette that I made with shades that I like. So that is definitely gonna stay. My Urban Decay Naked palette, not going anywhere. My Patrick Ta palettes. I am definitely keeping Major Dimension 1 and Major Dimension 3. Okay, so here's 3. Beautiful, all matte palette. Absolutely keeping my Major Dimension 1. Love so much. If you know me, you know that's one of my favorite palettes. And I also have Major Dimension 3. I don't use, this is my least favorite. Of the 3, I like it. It's not that I don't like it, it's just these colors I don't use like a ton. I use some of them, but not all of them. I feel like I could probably live without this one, but I'm a Patrick Ta collector, so I'm gonna keep them. You know I'm not getting rid of these. Ethereal Eyes, Moonlight, and the original, those you would have to pry from my hands. Aspen Ovard palette. This is actually my old one. My new one is in the Everyday Makeup right now. Why can I not bring myself to get rid of the old one? Like, what is wrong with me? Now I have 2, but it just feels wrong to get rid of it. I need a nude. Hello, not going anywhere. And the Yucca palette. This is the only one that, I mean, technically I could get rid of this one. I don't use this a ton, but I do like the colors in here, even though these are not like everyday tones for me. This is me like stepping out of the box a little bit, and I kind of like this one for that. So I think that one will stay. I have MAC Eye Pigment in Tan. That is definitely going to stay. I have the Mario Master Mattes. This is my favorite. In fact, this is my most used palette, truly, of all the palettes. Master Mattes, the, what was this called? The Neutrals. I don't know why or how mine got so dirty, but there it is. And this one I don't use. This is his other palette. They sent this to me a long time ago, and I can't bring myself to get rid of it because they sent it to me, and it feels special, even though I don't like these red tones. I really don't use these tones. Don't work great for my skin tone, but it feels wrong not to keep it, so there we are. So yeah, not getting rid of anything there. Okay, now on to, I guess we'll do these mascaras. The ones I'm getting rid of, for the most part, I'm getting rid of them because they're old, and I'm terrible about getting rid of mascaras. Like, I don't know what my problem is, but anyways, Lancome Primer. This is new, so that can stay. Rare Beauty Mascara, that's also new. These two have been open forever. I love them, so I just keep like not wanting to throw them away, but Lisa Eldridge and Sky High. Actually, I don't love Sky High. It's okay. I do love Lisa Eldridge, but Blair, this is old as the hills, girl. You gotta get rid of that. Okay? These are gonna have to be empties. So those are gonna go. e.l.f. Lash and Roll is Holy Grail. This one I think is okay. I don't think that one's been open for that long. Let's see. Gen C mascara was sent to me. I did not like that at all. Ilia smudges on me terribly, and it makes me sad because I like this mascara, but every time I use it, it smudges. Patrick Ta is old at this point. This mascara is okay. Nothing special. I would not buy it again. Same with Vast Lash from Victoria Beckham. It's fine, but didn't love it. In fact, this did smudge on me sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So that can go. I have a mini black MAC Stack mascara that is old. Chestnut Stack is old. And then this Chantecaille, I don't really know how old this is. I think this is okay. So I'm gonna hang on to this one for now. And that's it for mascara. Then we have brows right here. Okay, NYX Micro Brow Keep. This new 1999 pencil I'm testing, but I actually like this. That is a Keep. You already know. Build-A-Brow, favorites. e.l.f. Wow Brow, favorite. Super Lock, almost gone, but I really like it. RMS Brow Powder. I actually do like this. This is fairly new to me, but I do like it, so I will keep. Pro Lock from MAC, not my favorite, and honestly, I've used it quite a bit. I think I might pass this on. Well, there's still some in there though. I could probably get a little bit more use out of this. I guess I'll keep that for now. Victoria Beckham, I don't love this either. The Feather Fix. I don't love the brush on this. So you have this little like comb. It almost looks like an actual like hairbrush, but this is so liquidy and messy that I find that it gets all over my skin when I try to use it, and it kind of smears and gets everywhere. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go because every time I use it, it just frustrates me. And then I also have the brow pencil, which is actually not a great shade for me, but it's taupe. It's a little bit warm for my brows. I feel like I need to let that go and stop holding on to stuff I'm not using. This Brow Pop Nano from Kosas, I actually like. It's like the tiniest little brow pencil you've ever seen. So that I will hang on to. And then I don't know what to do about this. This is a great product from Rare Beauty, but they discontinued it. This little brow duo, they came out with their brow pencils instead, which I tried and I wasn't a huge fan of. This came with a little brush and it's such a good product. But like, why did they discontinue this? I'm gonna declutter because you can't get it and it just makes me sad. But anyway, all right. And then last for eyeliners, this should be pretty quick. All my Victoria Beckham's are gonna stay. I don't have them all, but I almost have all of them. And I love these. So those are gonna stay. More Victoria Beckham. I have 2 of these from L'Oreal and Revlon that I'm testing for a video. They're just like brown liners, but I'm testing those that I will keep. Okay, I have Limitless Brown and, oh, Endless Cacao is in here. That's not supposed to be in here. That's supposed to be in the lip drawer, but Limitless Brown I do like from Makeup Forever. I will keep this new one from Urban Decay in Tootsie. I love, so that will stay. My little Charlotte Tilbury eye powder pencil. I actually don't know if you can even get this, but I have always loved this product. It's basically like eyeshadow in a pencil. I have the shimmering brown and the regular brown. I can't get rid of those, even if you can't get them. Another Victoria Beckham I will keep. RMS. Ooh, this is really good actually. Their eye pencil in Plum. Very pretty. That can stay. Soft brown from Makeup by Mario. I also like, that can stay. I'm gonna declutter this One Size liquid liner. It's old and I don't use it anyway. I'm gonna declutter this Gen C. This liner from Clinique in True Khaki. This was the first eyeliner years and years and years ago when I was, I don't even know, 15, maybe a little bit below that. This is the eyeliner I always wore in True Khaki. So I always hang on to it. Not this specific True Khaki, but this eyeliner in general is what I wore. So I always feel like I need to keep it, even though I don't really use it anymore. But am I gonna pull it out and use it? Probably not. Time to let go, Blair. Okay, I have Persona in the shade Stone, which is beautiful, like light bronze, but it's very similar to others that I have. Let me swatch it next to Soft Brown from Mario. Okay, so Soft Brown is warmer. This one's a little bit cooler toned. Okay, we're gonna keep Stone. This is a Natasha Denona liner in like a taupe, but it's almost identical to the new one in Tootsie from Urban Decay that I have. So I'm gonna declutter that. I have Teddy from MAC. I don't really need, but that's such a classic. I kind of want to keep it. And then I have 3 from Sephora Collection. I have Tiramisu, which is just a dark brown. I have Fair Game, or Flirting Game, excuse me. And then Cocoa, kind of like a reddish brown. It's like, how many do you need, you know? And then Flirting Game is kind of an interesting color. It's like a gray color, which I don't know that I need that. I think Flirting Game can go. I will keep these 2 from Sephora. And that is it, guys. I guess this drawer I didn't get rid of a ton. I didn't really expect to though, because like I said, I have been really good about keeping my eye stuff in check in the last year, so I don't accumulate a ton. I'm pretty happy with this, but I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back and we'll move into the last drawer, which is the lips. Last category, last drawer is the lip products. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna declutter here. There's definitely gonna be some things that I want to get rid of, but I don't really know about this category. I think I, for the most part in my head, know what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna swatch everything. I'm gonna do this like I've been doing the rest and just kind of go through them quickly, but let's go ahead and get started. I guess we'll start with lip liner. Is gonna be the hardest thing because I love lip liner. So for that reason, maybe it'll be easier actually, because I probably won't get rid of many lip liners. RMS, a favorite. Merit, a favorite. Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Merit, another favorite. This is the new Sashu lip stain that I've been liking. Love Maybelline lip liners, another Maybelline lip liner. Rhode is not my favorite, but I like it for, you know, just a certain occasion. Honestly, I might put it in my purse because that's kind of what it reminds me of, is something you'd keep in your purse. Makeup Forever Extreme we'll keep. Victoria Beckham we will keep. Lisa Eldridge, I have 2 of those. Those can stay. I have 2 from NYX here. Nutmeg and Nude Beige. I never use Nutmeg, so that one could go. Nude Beige, that's a good color. I don't reach for this one that often. Nude Beige can go in the maybes. I have a few from Persona right here. So I have Americano, Pumpkin, and Marrakesh. Okay, that's too orangey for me. Pumpkin, I think is, yeah, that's too orangey. And this Americano shade, I think that's too dark. Yeah, all of those from Persona are gonna go. I don't mind their lip formula, but those are just not shades that I'm gonna use. I have 2 from Soshi Beauty that I just got, and I'm loving those so far. I've got a Jones Road that can stay. Nude Truffle, that's another good one from NYX actually. That one I definitely want to keep. I have this one from e.l.f. I don't really use. I think that could probably go. Endless Cacao from Makeup Forever can stay. Another Victoria Beckham can stay. Pat McGrath and Contour. I never use that. I think that could go, honestly. Pat McGrath and Structure. This used to be like my all-time favorite. I still like that one, so that one can stay. 2 Charlotte Tilbury's, Love Trap and Iconic Nude. I will definitely keep. NYX Line Loud, I don't really use anymore. Glossier and Buff. That's a pretty good, like, brown neutral. Okay, that can stay. Another Sashu lip stain I'm gonna keep. All right. I have tons of Makeup by Mario lip liners. His are my absolute favorite, as you can see, so those are all gonna stay. Makeup Forever, Wherever Walnut can stay. I also have this one in Versatile Chestnut. Now that is one I don't use a whole lot. I don't know that I really need that one. That one could probably go. Brown Fig from Dior is discontinued, but I can't bring myself to get rid of that one. Deep Taupe from Anastasia is a classic. This one from Chanel. This is shade 158. I don't really use this one. It's really a little bit too pink for me. This was not a good choice in terms of the color. I think I'll probably declutter that, honestly. Tom Ford lip liner can stay. I have 2 from Patrick Ta I like. One of them I like more than the other. I'm just trying to remember. She's Proud and She's Strong. She's Strong is more brown. This one's newer to me. I think I can keep that one. And then She's Proud is also pretty. I don't really want to get rid of my Patrick Ta's, so those can stay. We've got MAC Whirl, MAC Cool Spice, Those can stay. Kosas I like Say in the shade Flirt. That's pretty too. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna get rid of any from my lip liners because I love lip liner. Strip Down from MAC, another Dior one can stay. Lawless, that's a really pretty color. I haven't used that in a while, but I'm gonna keep it. I have a bunch of these Sephora collection ones, and unfortunately they have redone these, so you can't even get these shades now. Dressed to the 90s, and I have two Sinker Suedes because they're really great. I hate to keep them because you can't get them, but I really like those. Another one from Anastasia, and then two from Rare Beauty in Wise and Worthy. I know I want to keep Wise. I don't really know about Worthy. Worthy, I think, is a little bit too pink. I think that one can go. I'm going to keep Wise. All right, that's it for lip liner. Let's keep going. So I have these from Edam that I love back here. I don't know that I need to keep all 5 of them. Fig Sauce is like a burgundy shade. I'll keep that one. This is the clear one. I definitely want to keep. Boba Bounce. That one's really, really brown. I don't think I need that one. Burnt Malai is the really nude one. That one I definitely want to keep. And then BSAP Glaze. I think BSAP Glaze I could also declutter. That from City Beauty. Definitely gonna declutter. Ooh, I have this Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve that I love in Cocoa Cream. That will stay. In Beauty Project SPF 30 Lip Balm. Well People Mango Balm I don't really use. Laneige Lip Glowy Balm I'll keep. This is just a Chanel Cocoa Balm that can stay. Tons from Summer Fridays. All right, so I have the vanilla one. Some of these are really old. I have the mint one, the birthday cake one, the cherry one. I tried to use that one the other day. I didn't love the color on me. I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. The iced coffee one definitely can stay. The birthday cake one can stay. Let me see, some of mine have definitely kind of changed. Like the texture is different. I feel like a few of these aren't as thick as they used to be. Like they're a little bit more watery or something. Vanilla Beige is really old, so I'm gonna get rid of that one. I think this vanilla one is also really old. I'm gonna get rid of that one. And then this one, I'm gonna keep the mint one. All right, Laneige Lip Glow Balm and Peppermint, that can stay. Another of the Ole Henriksen that I love, that can stay. Another Ole Henriksen. These are my favorite ones by far. Okay, this K-Skin, it's an SPF lip balm. This stuff is pretty. It's like a really pretty nude, but this stuff tastes terrible. If it gets in your mouth, it has a terrible taste. So I'm gonna get rid of that. I have these from Persona. I just don't know how many. Like that's a neon pink one that was bubble. I have a clear one. I think all of these can go. They're okay, but they're not favorites and I don't really use them, so. Okay, we got Patrick Ta lip mask. That can go, that's super old. I'm gonna keep the Tatcha and the Sigma lip masks. Tatcha is really old too. Well, I think Tatcha's okay. That one can stay. And then I have 3 from Laneige I'm gonna keep. All right, now moving on to this area. My Westman lipsticks, I love. There's only one that I don't really love that I have, so I'm kind of debating on if I should keep this, if I should try to sell it, because it's literally only been used like once, maybe. PK is okay, but it's not, that color just doesn't really work great for me. So I think I might try to sell that one, but I'm keeping the rest of these because those are favorites for sure. Okay. I have these Makeup by Mario lipsticks that, let's see, a few of them were sent to me. I have this really pretty red that obviously I don't use very much, but I kind of want to keep it. I have Flat Iron. That one's a little bit more on the peachy side. That one I will keep. Bronx Baby looks like it would be a shade that I would love, but I feel like every time I use it, I don't love it. And then South Shore. It's like a lighter nude. I'm gonna hang on to those for now. I really like that formula. This is Tom Ford in like blush nude. I don't like this on its own. I mean, I do like it like in with a certain type of lip liner. This is really pretty. Then I have this mini Tom Ford in this red. I have been holding on to it, but I think I can let that go. Okay, Hourglass, Phantom Balm, and Slip. I really like that. Can stay. Lisa Eldridge Gloss can stay. This from Say I'm gonna get rid of. This is the Glossy Bounce. This is okay. It's a really thin, kind of like oily texture. I don't know. There's nothing like special about it really though. I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm gonna keep the Westman lip balms. I have 3 of those. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Mario Gloss, keep Summer Fridays lip oil. I love these new ones from Makeup Forever. Those can stay. Also love the new ones from Merit with the shimmer. Those can stay. I have Fussy Heat that I love. Hot Chocolate from Fenty. I love both of those. And then this one, this clear one, I'm gonna get rid of because this is like, that's really old. We've got a House Labs lip glaze. I like that. Okay, I have a bunch of these in Beauty Project lip oils. I'm gonna keep Cinnabon and Cookie, and I think Mystery Glaze also, but I'm gonna declutter this Peachy Fruit Punch and Fruity Cereal. I don't really use either of those. We've got 2 of the e.l.f. lip oils. These are nice. I don't really use them though. I might keep the nude one and declutter the pink one. Which one is this? Honey Tonks. Yeah, I think I'll keep the nude one. 2 lip oils from Sigma. We've got Hush in like a clear, and then All Heart is like a purpley mauve-y color. I think that one can go. I might keep, no, I think I can let those go actually. I'm gonna let both of those go. Then I have 2 of the Dior. I have Mahogany that I want to keep, and then I think this one is Rosewood. I keep both of those. I'm keeping all of the Mario Moisture Glow lip serums. These are one of my favorite products, as you can see. Those are all staying. I'm keeping all of my Dior lip glosses. That's another favorite. These Violette FR Bisou jellies. These are like matte lip jellies. I just don't really like this type of formula. I actually have one in my everyday makeup this month and I have not been enjoying it really. So I think those can go. Ooh, this is good from L'Oreal, this lip oil. That one can stay. This is a Dior liquid lip from Holiday that's really pretty. It's one of the sequin ones. This is a Gen C lipstick. I don't think I need. All right, I've got 3 L'Oreal lipsticks. I've got Worth It. I kind of struggle with lipsticks, honestly. I feel like I can never find like my perfect one. They're all like either too pink, too dark, too light. Like, I don't know. I don't love something super pink, but I also don't like anything that's too light on me. These were sent to me. They're nice lipsticks. I just, none of the shades really speak to me. So I think those can go. Moving over to this side, Patrick Ta lipsticks. I have Oshi Single, Flushed, and Blushing. Blushing is an absolute keep. I love that one. Oshi Single is really, really light. And I don't use that. I don't feel like I need a ton of like super light lipsticks because I just don't love that look on me. Flushed is pretty. That one can stay. Oshi Single, I just don't know. I think that one can probably go. This one from MAC, I always hang on to. This is one of their collabs they did with the Pixie Woos. And this was Nick Chapman's lipstick. I think I can let it go. Okay, I've got Modesty from MAC. Thanks, it's MAC. Honey Love from MAC. That can stay. One of the new ones in Cool Teddy, which I've used this a few times and I do like it. Sometimes I think it's a little too cool toned for me, so I kind of have to pair it strategically with like a warmer lip liner. But I am going to hang on to that. I've got Hug Me. That's another really good one. And then Flesh Pot. This one, after I just said I don't really like light nudes, this one is, I would never wear on its own. It's just kind of one of those things to use over a darker lip or something like that to lighten it a little or something. But those can stay. I have this Gucci lipstick in Fanny Rose that I do like. That can stay. All right, I've got a bunch of these YSLs. So I've got two of the like regular candy glazes, the 02 and the 15. Those can definitely stay. Those are the really glossy ones. Then I don't really know what the difference is between all of these. I've got this one that's, I think, Nude Lavalier, which is like their really popular one. It's very, very pink. I don't know if I'm going to use that. I've got this one in 202 that's a little bit more rosy. That one, probably okay. This 44, that really hot pink, I don't really use colors like that. And then this one is 205, which is kind of similar to 202, I guess. It's like more of a berry color, but that one I will keep. Dior Balm in Rosewood. I'm going to declutter that really only because I think that's like 5 years old and it's probably time for it to go. This is a Dior Shine lipstick. It's pretty. That one can stay. This is Dior, what is this? The Classic 100 shade Nude Look. That one can stay. All right, then we get into my Merit lipsticks. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep all of these. I have Bespoke, I have Classic, I have L'Avenue, I have Baby, Black Tie, and Du Jour. I think I'm going to keep all these. I know I'm going to keep Bespoke. I'm going to keep Classic. L'Avenue is really pretty. Du Jour. This is one of the matte ones that came in one of the Christmas sets. Black Tie. Oh, that one's pretty too. And then Baby. This is one of the signature lips. This is one that I like when I see it on other people. And then when I put it on me, I feel like it looks too like purpley. I feel like Baby could probably go. I'm gonna swatch Classic next to Baby. Yeah, I could see myself using Classic more than Baby. So I think I'll keep all of them, but I'm gonna declutter Baby. Okay, JK Magic. This has been a favorite lipstick for years and years and years and years and years. From Charlotte Tilbury, I will keep. Very Victoria, I love from Charlotte Tilbury. And Pillow Talk, I actually do like on myself also. So I'll keep that. Clé de Peau Liquid Lip is a keep. Makeup by Mario. matte lipstick in Sam. That is a keep. Erin, this came in a set, I think. I don't love that color. That's a mini. There we go. This is my lipstick I made at the By Beauty Lip Lab that I love. I named it after my cat, Belle. Okay, I have these three Chantecaille lip cheeks from the Cheetah collection. I really like that, so those can stay. I have another Chantecaille lip cheek. I have a Sochi lipstick that I got with those lip liners recently. I think I like the lip liners. I don't know that I love that shade of lipstick for me. That can probably go. I have a Rabanne lipstick. I don't love that shade. I think that could go. And then I have one Prada lipstick that will stay. Okay, just a few more things back here. I think most of these are going to be keeps. I've got Patrick Ta glosses that I will keep. Another one of the thicker ones in Say Less. I like to put this on when I want like just a little bit of that milky kind of color. These are like my favorites, these gloss toppers from Patrick Ta, so those can stay. This City Beauty City Lips, the tinted ones, I just don't use the tinted ones very much. So that can go. Dibs glosses I really like. Revlon, this is their Sheer Shine that they just brought back. I actually love these. Lawless Forget the Filler in Nude. Oh Baby gloss from that can stay. Milk Work Trip. I don't ever really use that one. That could go. Charlotte Tilbury, this Plumpgasm. Actually very pretty. Moon from Maybelline, another good one. Golden Gloss from Natasha Denona, I don't really use. Victoria Beckham gloss, I will keep. I love the Tower 28 glosses, those can stay. I love the Armani glosses, those can stay. And then these Fenty, I can't think of the name of them, but the glossy sticks, I do like these as well, so those can also stay. I've got a gold gloss from NARS, can stay. A Versed lip balm can stay. Ooh, one of my favorites from Armis can stay. A gloss from Refi. A Chanel gloss, that can stay. Lisa Eldridge, I forget what these are called. I don't use this one that much, but it's her like glossy lip. It's kind of sheer. Actually, it's a pretty color. So that I will keep. Both of these Chantecaille lip cheeks, or these may be called something different, lip sheers from one of their recent collections I really like. One is, I actually like this one the best in Ringlet. I love that one. I like this one too. It's just a little bit brighter in Monarch, but I'm gonna keep those. Two Victoria Beckham lipsticks I will keep. This NARS little mini right here, I don't ever use, that can go. This Sephora Collection Balm, I don't really use either. I think that can go. e.l.f. lipstick in Dirty Talk. I don't even know the last time I used that. I think that can go. Bare Minerals. This is one of their glossy balms in Devotion, which is, I feel like I don't really use that either, honestly. That could go. Gucci lip balm, I'm gonna keep. Revie Beauty, I have Lily and I have Tulip. I'm gonna declutter Tulip. That's like too bright for me. I got that out to wear it a few days ago and I didn't love it on me. Dahlia is my favorite, but that's in my everyday makeup right now. And then Lily is pretty as well. Yeah, Lily can stay. NARS Afterglow Balm in Dolce Vita. I like Dolce Vita, the shade, so that can stay. And then this Mario Moisture Glow, the lip color. This is a really light nude. I don't ever use these. I always use the Moisture Glow lip serums, so I think that could probably go. And that's it. I think I did okay in this category. I mean, I didn't get rid of everything, but I got rid of some stuff, so happy with that. But I'm gonna get everything together and we'll organize everything back in the drawer, and then that should be it for my decluttering this time around. I hope you enjoyed kind of a speedy little tour of my makeup collection, and I just didn't want to spend a ton of time on this time, but I really wanted to kind of get rid of some things, clear some stuff out. You know, once a year I like to do this, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. But let's go ahead and put everything back in the drawer.